I'm back with another vlog. It's your girl, Yapeh Malka. It's a beauty's queen. Ah, wow. You know, this week I have been dealing with what I consider in myself to be a major flaw. My major flaw is I have little to no understanding regarding how somebody feels about me. Even if they've been in my life for a long time and they say that they love me, I just have a hard time understanding because I just feel a certain kind of way. It just is what it is. And I was considering it because there's a scripture in Job where the Lord is, checking Job, for to say the least. And he tells him, about the ostrich and how she tramples her children without regard. And he said, I didn't add that to her. Right. So I was thinking about that because I consider it to be a major flaw because, it does, I'm just looking for the right word to say. It does affect relationships because in that, like, say somebody does care for me a lot or love me a lot, and I don't understand that they do or don't feel like they do, and then I in my own time would just like stop talking to somebody because I don't feel it. Like it's not an intentional, but it's like, oh, they didn't say anything to me, so I just stopped or whatever that can come between people, in time. And, they feel a little bit more hurt behind it because they feel like, oh, you haven't said anything, but it didn't affect me like that because I lack that, I would say, understanding. I also would add to that or expound on that a lot of time in my life, people think the wrong thing of me. They just do. They just do. But I don't have a desire to clear that wrong thing up because you felt like that for whatever reason you felt like that. It's not me that can make you feel one way or the other in my mind, right? But then also in that, I feel like it causes me to not have shame in the things that I do or be afraid of doing things that other people would consider to be embarrassing. Because I don't hold in high regard, I would say, thoughts of others because I can't really understand what you feel or what you don't feel. And I guess in the long run, it could be very beneficial because in that I am who I am because I can't understand who you want me to be. And don't get me wrong, because I have ran into this issue before with somebody that I cared a lot about and I attempted to fix it, like try to become what they wanted me to be, but I just couldn't understand what they want me to be, which left me in confusion and hurt and pain, and then them even the more because they don't know what I'm doing and I don't know what I'm doing. So nobody knows what I'm doing. So in that, I was also thinking about it's impossible to please men. It's impossible because people will always have an expectation or an idea of you that may be outside of truth. And that's why it's very important to be who you are, regardless. Like, I was saying, because I have duality. I'm an introvert and I'm an extrovert. I'm the life of the party, but I'm also the person sitting in the corner that won't say nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one that's going to swing while I'm smiling, but I'm also the one who will try to encourage peace and let us, be friends and humble myself or whatever the case may be for the whole situation. So it's like two extremes that I have within myself because even though I can't always see how a person feels about me, it doesn't take away how I feel about myself. So even if I don't think that you like me, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be who I am around you regardless. So I was just thinking about that because we are in a time where everybody just seems to be wanting to be something that they're not. And the more that I see that, the more I withdraw from situations and circumstances that would try to encourage me to be something that I'm not, because it's just a dead end. There's no way. I mean, I just can't. I don't know. I just can't. And I've tried. I just can't. And it's not something that you can continue on or consist in continually. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to encourage you all today to be who you are, and don't be afraid of being who you are. And it's okay to defend your position also. Because everybody, people say that, oh, this person is replaceable, but that's not true. Don't believe that for one moment. Whether you belonged in their life or not does not mean that you are replaceable. As a matter of fact, you are one of a kind. Even if you're a twin, you are still one of a kind, because everything about you is unique to you when it comes down to your DNA, your hair, your eyeballs, your fingertips, and the way you speak, and any other thing that may go along with being a person. So be who you are, as true as you can be who you are. And even if you are a person who tends to please others, then that's just who you are. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't please others, because people do need to be pleased. Or if you are a person that's grumpy, I like grumpy. I specialize in grumpy because that's like a challenge for me to make happy. But even if you are grumpy, that's who you are, and it's okay to be who you are. We need grumpy. Sometimes you need somebody to say no and be mean, and that's just it. So that's what I want to share this week. Just considering the life of Sarah and everything that goes along with that. You have to be unique in your own fashion, form, and way. So I'm Beauty's Queen, and that's my Mirage.